In this video, you'll learn exactly how to integrate the VAPI AI plugin directly inside of your Bubble app. This powerful plugin allows you to have spoken conversations with an AI agent that lives inside your application. But what does that actually mean? Well, in our example today, we're going to build something like a custom chatbot that sits inside of our app. Now, while that might not sound very impressive, this custom chatbot's going to be a little bit different. Instead of having to speak with this chatbot through text, you'll be able to interact with it through spoken English. So you can have a one-to-one conversation with it, and it will respond to you and give you advice based on any questions you actually ask it. Sounds pretty cool, right? Well, that's because it is. And look, there is so much we need to cover when it comes to setting this plugin up. So I'm going to hand this one over to Luca, and he's going to walk through everything you need to know.
Hello everybody, today we're going to be introducing the VAPI X Zero Code plugin, and this will allow normal voice conversations with AIs fully integrated with our applications, which until Zero Code's plugin has been a very hard thing to do. So here's an example. I've just got the Bubbles beta AI generation tool just to create a nice landing page for some site, and then I've uploaded all the context of this page in a document up to VAPI, and now we're able to actually have conversations, and it should help us navigate the page. So if we just start the conversation.
Hey, thanks for choosing HomeGlimpse. How can I help?
Hi, where's the search button? I can't seem to find it.
The search button is located at the top center of the page on the right end of the main search bar. It's positioned next to the search area and type of house fields.
Can you let me know where's the Find a Home button?
The Find a Home button is located in the top center navigation bar of the HomeGlimpse interface.
And the List Your Place button?
The List Your Place button is also located in the top center navigation bar, right next to the Find a Home button.
Perfect. So as you can see, this will add a bunch of functionality to your Bubble application. So first of all, let's go ahead to the VAPI website, and it's vapi.ai, and then you're going to want to create an account or sign up. And then we get to the dashboard here, and as you can see, we've got a bunch of different optionalities, and the main one we're going to be working with today is assistants. There's also workflows and phone numbers, so you can actually get the assistants to actually call, say, prospects for a sales funnel. So now we're logged in, we can go back to our Bubble account here. We'll go to the plugins page, add plugin, and since I've already got it installed, I would search for it. But if you just type in VAPI Assistant AI and then purchase the plugin, then we'll be able to get cracking. So the second thing we'll need to do is actually go ahead and scroll to the bottom here, and obviously this will be blurred out, but we're going to need to get all our API keys from VAPI. So now we're logged into VAPI, we can just go to the org settings tab, go to the API keys tab, and then we have our private and public API keys. And what I recommend is just getting this public API key because it can work on all domains, so you won't need to actually specify a specific page or domain, which just makes it a little bit easier. And then you go back to your Bubble account and then paste it into all of these boxes here. If you did want to set up a dev environment and all that jazz, this would be the time to do it, but just to make it easier, I would just pop all of the API keys into this section here. So let's create a new page. Now I'm just gonna create another page with AI as well. To make it a little bit quicker for me, I'm just gonna say a tech start up company based in New York. Okay, perfect. So now we've got our landing page. We can now scroll down to our visual elements, and we can see we've got this VAPI AI element here. So if we just drag it to anywhere on the page, it won't actually be visible, this exact element. There'll be the secondary element which we can customize. So first of all, we've got a assistant ID, or we can use this transient assistant JSON. Now this looks like a terrifying amount of code, but basically what this does is it allows you to be able to add dynamic text into the actual VAPI assistant here. So for example, the system's content, your helpful assistant, you could paste in a load of information about your website or the user, for example, and then it would have that context that it would be able to draw from. And again, with the first message, hello, you can change that to whatever you want the first message to be. So basically this bit is the first message, and then this bit is kind of the context and how you want your assistant to behave if you're not going to set up your own assistant, which we are going to do. But that's just if you needed to add that extra layer of connectivity and context into your application. So I'm just going to delete this, and then we can go ahead and use the default VAPI button here. We're going to change the type of message, and if we scroll all the way down, we can see we've got this VAPI API here. And now we can go ahead and create our assistant. So if we go back to the VAPI dashboard here, go to assistants, these are the two. I think Riley comes stock, but this is one I've created. I'm just going to create a new assistant here for the tutorial. I'm going to do a blank template. As you can see, they've got some helpful presets here. Perfect. So to do the same type of assistant, which is just a very, very simple navigational assistant, what I'm going to do is upload a file here, and also upload the system prompt. So let's clear that for now. Now, as you can see, we've got some other things VAPI lets us do: transcriber, voice recognition, and this is, for example, if we go to the observe tab and call logs, all the calls that your users might be having with VAPI are all recorded, and you can summarize them, and we can also fully just listen back to the whole recording. So obviously the back end of VAPI is, it's just a super powerful application. But let's go back to the assistance tab here, and we're not going to mess around with any of this stuff today. We might do in the future, and maybe in the future as well we can integrate it back into the back end of Bubble. So maybe it's some lettings agents, and it automatically will update the website with a new lead or something as a new lead comes in. But today we're just gonna start off with a very simple one here. So let's add the system prompt, which will be helping people who cannot find their way around the landing page. Perfect. First message, hi. Thanks for choosing, what did Bubble name this website? Tech NYC. Okay. Perfect. Now I'm just gonna go to ChatGPT, and this is super cheating. If this is actually for your own startup, then you probably want to just write the document by hand. But I'm just gonna go to ChatGPT. I'm gonna give it the image here and say, Perfect. But obviously, this is just a very simple application, but you can put a list of all of your email chains with all your FAQs and answers, for example, create a whole massive master document and then upload this. So it's a lot better at being able to tell you what to do. So I'm just gonna copy this. I'm gonna just go to Google Docs. Ooh. Paste it in. File, download, PDF. Go back to VAPI, select files, add a new file, and upload that as a document. And then hit publish. Perfect. So now, let's preview our application here. And the button isn't showing, so let's go through again. Use default VAPI. Okay, so this is because we haven't actually put our assistant ID into the application here. So if we go back to VAPI, we just have to copy the ID, go back to Bubble, and then paste it in here, and then preview our application. Okay, so we've got it in the bottom right hand corner here. And this is just the stock button. You can actually, given all of the plugins, events and actions, you can create your own buttons and make it look completely customizable. But for today's tutorial, I just thought I'd use the stock one because I actually quite like the stock one. It looks pretty nice. So let's see if it's got the context.
Hello.
Hi, where's the contact button on the landing page?
The location of the contact button on a landing page can vary depending on the website's design. Typically, you might find it in one of the following places. One, look for a contact or contact us.
Okay, so it's not got the context yet. I have found that with VAPI, it does take a bit of time for the actual assistant to properly update and for the information to get through to the point where it's actually usable in the Bubble application. So we'll just give it a couple minutes. But yeah, obviously here you can change the different colors, pill, let's see what round looks like, and then a load of different functionality here. If we try again, we may as well make it the same color as our brand colors here. So I'm just going to click it and then go into here and paste in the hex code. And then let's go back to the page. Perfect. Let's see if it's got the context back.
Hello, thanks for choosing Tech NYC.
No worries. Where can I find the Our Services button on your landing page?
You can find the Our Services button in the top right corner of the landing page. It's located in the navigation bar, immediately to the right of the About Us button.
Perfect. And where can I sign up?
You can sign up in a couple of places. One, there's a blue button with white text that says sign up in the top right corner of the page. Furthest to the right, and then
Perfect. Thank you very much. That's all.
you're very welcome.
So as you can see, this has a lot of different applications for many different types of businesses, not just for this very, very simple use case. And potentially we'll do some more builds of the more complex stuff in the future. But yeah, I really recommend this plugin. It's been really fun to play around with, and it just adds a whole host of different abilities to what you can provide your customers. But I hope you enjoyed, and yeah, see you in the next one.
And just like that, you now know how to integrate the VAPI AI plugin plugin directly into your Bubble app. If you found this video useful and you wanted to stay up to date with any additional Bubble resources we share, I'd always recommend hitting that subscribe button on our channel so that way you can be the first to know whenever we drop a new tutorial. For now though, I just wanted to say a massive thank you for taking the time to watch this specific video, and I wish you all of the best on your own no-code journey.